This is what we needed. We needed dramatic action versus dramatic consequences of the open border Biden regime that happened. The left is always blaming everybody else, but they never think about someone. They'll blame the alligator. They'll save the alligators. They'll save everyone except the victims of crime and Americans. They never put them first.
Joining me now, retired ICE agent Victor Avila. Victor, it's great to see you again. So I think I have the pattern. I think I've figured it out. Trump is United States president. AOC, dressed in all white, is crying outside of a Border Patrol facility.
I remember that.
Joe Biden is president. No problem. Separate minors from their parents. President Trump is in office again, and we got to worry about the real concentration camps being built in Florida. But Joe Biden is president, and you have prisons in 110-degree heat in Arizona.
I was down there in Eagle Pass just 18, 20 months ago, seeing 9,000, 12,000 a day in one location, Will. This is dramatic. This is what we needed. We needed dramatic action versus dramatic consequences of the open border Biden regime that happened. And let's not forget, the left is always blaming everybody else, but they never think about someone. They'll blame the alligator. They'll save the alligators. They'll save everyone except the victims of crime and Americans. They never put them first. Never forget about even the migrants themselves, the illegals that drowned. I saw floating bodies in the river. The rapes, the stuff that Tom talks about, I saw that in my career as well. We never think about them. We're also saving lives while we're securing that border.
That's a great point. We're not just talking about a drop in attempts to cross the southern border, but we've even seen reports over at Fox News Digital of Mexican border towns saying the drug trade impact on their town on the southern side in Mexico is better since we've seen Donald Trump in office as president. One thing that's not better right now, though, is attacks on ICE agents. Victor, we've seen, and we have the stats to back this up, some incredible stats. In January 2024, there were 10 attacks over a 6-month period going from January to June of 2024, 10 attacks on ICE agents. This year, over that same period of time, it's up to 79 attacks on ICE agents. That's almost a 700% increase.
We cannot continue this way. This is intolerable. This is something that any police officer has to go through this, any law enforcement officer, but because somehow you're enforcing immigration law, you're looking at these stats. It is something that they have to face a consequence for attacking an ICE agent and going after them, doxing them, identifying them. This is dangerous. He said, I'm a victim at the hands of the cartel. I know what that's like. I know what it is to go through that. I don't want another agent to go through that. This has to be stopped. And the only way you do it is by holding those accountable that continue to do this. Whether it's a rock, Will, it could be a rock. People think that it has to be a shooting. It doesn't have to be. There's many, many forms of assaults.
Including, as you pointed out a moment ago, doxing and putting an agent's family and private life at risk. Explains why we see so many agents covering their face as they're executing their job here at home in the United States. Victor, it's always great to see you. Thank you.
See, and that's what sucks because, a lot of these people, a lot of these agents have to mask themselves because of the idiotic people in this country that are alongside the border that are assaulting ICE agents, and even around the country that ICE agents they're performing their duties and enforcing the law, the immigration laws, especially the cases where ICE agents have a warrant to go pick up illegal immigrants to go and deport them or take them to the facility to go get processed. These are the agents that are getting assaulted the most because they're actively doing their job. They're being proactive, and that's exactly what this administration said that they were going to do. This is the whole plan, what they were going to do when they were talking about the mass deportations. So it's actually no surprise that the assaults actually went up from last year, just because last year the last administration wasn't enforcing immigration laws. So that's why a minimal amount of agents were getting assaulted. But now that there's so many more agents that they're all actually doing their jobs, now there's a higher probability of more agents getting assaulted, which sucks. And this is why I respect them a lot, because this is not an easy job to do. The laws have been in place for many years. Nobody chose to enforce it. And now coming down the wire, of this administration, Trump said he wants to clean up this country. He wants Americans to be safe. You know, and they spoke about the victims. Nobody talks about the victims of these illegal immigrants that are criminals to the point where they have to commit murder on innocent American citizens. Laken Riley, one of the biggest names that will change this country forever. And that's what kind of set the stamp on this move on mass deportations. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.